Hey everyone, welcome to day 45. Hope everyone's doing well. So today's class is going to be about coordination. Coordination is essentially how you move your limbs and how well you can coordinate the movement pattern so that they both work in symmetrical or asymmetrical ways, and how much ability you have to have smooth, controlled, yet still active motion. So everything that we're going to be doing today is going to be super slow, and it might feel like you're using a lot more brain power because you're trying to figure out the patterning in your body. And it's going to feel like a bit more effort the slower you go, to help you feel that coordination and energy within your body. All right, so today we're going to start on our backs, and you're not going to need any props today. We're just going to get into our bodies again by closing your eyes. You can bend or keep your knees straightened. Let your shoulder blades relax onto the floor, and place your hands on the belly. And as you close your eyes and let your body settle, just start to breathe in and out into your belly, bringing your awareness to your breath. And then taking one more full deep breath in and out through the nose. Start to gently open up your eyes, keeping a soft gaze. And we're going to come into a position called a dead bug. So the arms are going to be straight up with your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, and energize your fingers up towards the ceiling. Then your legs are going to be up in a tabletop with your feet flexed and your knees over your hips. You're going to flatten your back out onto the floor. So you're going to feel your pubic bone come closer towards your face, and your back should feel quite flat into the floor. As you do that, you should already start to feel a slight engagement in your lower belly. Okay, you're going to keep that sensation going here as we coordinate and move our arms opposite to each other. So as my right arm goes back, my left leg drops down, and then I bring them back up to neutral. Okay. The purpose of this exercise is to keep my back flat and that engagement going in my lower abdominals over here. Once I start to lose it, I almost lose control of that pelvis and I fall out of place. Okay, so really feel your back flat into the floor, your abdominals engaged, and you're moving opposite limbs away from each other. Once you start to lose that point of contact, that's when you come back. And now see if you can match the movement with, as you start, both arm and leg start to move at the same time. And as you come back to midline, they both end at the same time. Most often, as we walk, as we run, as we move through space, we often move opposite arm, opposite leg. We move in oppositions. So we're just training our brain and our bodies to really feel this energy here as we move in opposition in this position. So this should feel pretty challenging in your core. And the slower you move, the more challenge. Okay, now we're going to challenge this motion even more with the legs moving the same way. So I'm going to drop as I drop my right leg down, my left arm comes out to the side, and then I bring it back up. Now when my left leg drops, my right arm comes out to the side, and I bring it back up. Okay, moving like this. Trying to start the movement and end the movement at the same time. We're timing and coordinating our limbs. And we're going to do one more of that on each side. And then bring your knees to your chest. Just give it a hug if you want to rock side to side. And then bring your head up. Look at your lower belly. Start to rock forward and back to gain momentum. And then when you come up, just sit onto your sit bones. Lift your chest up nice and tall. Open your collarbones. Tuck your toes down. Just hold here. To add an extra challenge, see if you can hold with your eyes closed. Maybe you'll feel a little bit more of a sway. And then open up your eyes, cross your legs, and come to the front of your mat. Don't move back on your mat. So you're going to stay at the front of your mat here on all fours, getting your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. And now, instead of having your face down, pull your entire face and neck up so that it lines up with the rest of your spine. Bring your attention to your two front pelvic bones, those two pointy bones at the front of your pelvis here, and see if you can gently draw them in towards the midline, hugging your lower abdominals in. Now, we're going to crawl backwards. So when I crawl, I'm going to lift my right hand and left knee and leg off the ground, shift my weight back a little bit, and land down at the same time. Then I switch, lift my left hand and my right leg, go back, and land. So I'm lifting at the same time, moving slow so that my opposite limbs get a chance to weight bear, and then I'm landing slow. So really feel like you're moving like how when you see in the safaris on National Geographic how an animal stalks its prey. I want you to move really slow and really feel that coordinated effort when there's a little bit of hang time in the air. Again, seeing if you can lift, weight there, and land at the same time. Until you get to the very end of your mat, and then we reverse it. So coming forward now, hand and knee drop at the same time. Lift and land. Lift and land. Lift, land. Until you get to the front of your mat, and then just be in a regular quadruped position. So now you can move back to the middle of your mat if you like. Okay, from here, now we're going to do a quadruped type dead bug. So we're going to alternate arms and legs here. So again, moving super slow, trying to keep your head and neck in line with the rest of your spine. Start to lift your right and left leg and reach them out. Okay, Hold here. Now reach the right arm and left leg out to the side. Bring them back to the midline. And without touching down to the ground, bring your elbow to the knee and really squeeze the elbow into the knee and knee into the elbow to feel your belly fire up. And we're going to reach it back out again. Squeezing your left buttock. Reach them out to the side. Bring them back to the center. Trying not to let your pelvis move. Letting the knee and the elbow kiss, squeeze, and reach it back out. Reach it out to the side, back to the center, and in together. And this whole time, you're moving really slow and coordinating the arm and leg at the same time, trying to keep your back and pelvis in the most neutral position. Last one, reach it out, move to the side, bring it back to the center, and let them kiss. And this time is hold. Keep pressing, hold, and then land your hand and leg down. Now we move to the other side. So left arm, right leg reaches. Squeeze that right buttock. Reach it out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Bring them in towards each other and then press in to either limb. Reach forward. Move it out to the side. Bring it back to the center. And then let them touch. Hold. Reach. Open. Close. Bring it in. Couple more. Reach. Open. Center. Bring them in. Last one. Reach. Open. Center. And then bring your elbow to the knee. And then land it down. Okay. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Staying here for a few breaths. And then slowly start to walk 1 foot at a time, super slow, as you put weight into your hands. And then have the knees bent. Sitting back into your hip creases. Bring the hands a little bit in front of you. And sit back to deepen your hip crease. Let your head go. Keep your hands planted firmly on the floor. And feel your upper back and lower back stretch. You can let your head go. And then slowly take one hand to either hip crease. Squeeze your butt. Really press your feet into the floor. Feel your glutes engage in this position. And then come stand upright. Okay, from here, take your arms over your head. Pull your ribs in. Step your right leg back. And bring your left hand down. Okay. So my arms are in opposition to my legs. Okay. Now I'm going to push off that back right leg and switch arms in the air and land. So right leg up, left arm up, and switch. And then come up and switch. So all of my movement and my steadiness is coming from my abdominals. Okay, your limbs move off of a super steady core and pelvis. one more. And this time, keep your right leg up. Take your left hand and grab on to your right knee. You're gonna circle that your right arm back and stand in an upright twist. And then slowly bring your leg back, place your right hand down onto the floor, squeeze your right buttock if you want to feel it to make sure that it's working, do so, and then twist open to your left. Lower the hand down, step the leg back into a plank, and then walk forward again towards your hands. And sit back, hinge more into your hips, let your head go, and really keep your hands down on the floor. Pushing them down into the floor, letting your back stretch here. And then again, taking one hand on each of your hip creases, squeeze your butt, press your feet into the floor, come stand. Now we're going to go on the opposite side. So as you reach your left leg back, left arm comes up, reach the right arm back, and then switch. As you lift the left leg high, reach it back, and come up. Trying to keep your spine all in one line as the limbs move. And then this time when you come up with your left leg, grab on to it with your right arm, and then open your left arm out to the side to come into a standing twist. Draw in through your abdominals, squeeze your right butt. And then slowly come out of it, placing your left leg back and the left hand down onto the floor, twist open to your right. Squeezing the left buttock, leaning back a little bit into your left shoulder blade. Making your way down, come into a plank, lower down to your knees, swing the legs to one side, and then swing your legs forward. Coming into the same position that you did in the beginning. Hands on the belly or at your sides. You can stretch your legs out straight if you like. And again, just bringing your attention back to your breath. Hopefully synthesizing this information into your brain, into your body, so that as you move about throughout the rest of your day, you can feel a smoothness to your motions as you move your limbs in space. Noticing that they all move really well when you have a stable, secure, solid core and spine and pelvic combination. Slowly roll over to one side and come to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed or gently open them. Finding your sit bones grow tall through your spine. Taking a nice breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Take your hands together at the center of your chest, bowing your head down towards yourself and to your body. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let me know if you like this combination and give me your feedback. Thanks. Bye.